Hello everybody, my name is The Chef and welcome back to another One Piece Bounty Rush video. In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at the top 10 runners before anniversary with some honorable mentions, and I am joined by Drippy Raigo, aka Drip.
You know what I'm saying? Drippy Raigo, yes sir. List about to be banging, I'm trying to tell y'all. List about to be banging. If you don't like the list, just don't cry about it like a little bitch, please. You didn't come here for all that shit. Don't cry. That's all I got.
And Hyo from Jayu Movement.
So, like I said, what Chef introduced, this Hyo. So, for y'all that didn't know, this the number 2, season 44 talking out here. So obviously, my list the most relevant as the one who abused the meta the most. And you gotta hear this coming from the number 1 meta abuser. So, hey, listen up.
Hey, he's got a good point. I mean, there's a lot of cheaters out there. Fuck you, but not really. We all know Kizaru's number 1, but we won't put him on here just, to make... I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings, so... Anyways, I think that's it. Let's just jump right into the number 10 spot here.
Alright, so, like I said, here at number 10, we got that Marineford Ace. Man, like I said, May got a little bit of a donut hole after Kainu took a big chunk out of him. For the most part, too, like, he's real seeing that S- S league. But when you get up to the big boy leagues, like we talking top 100 SS, and hell yeah, we know about that top 100. But anyways, it's like, you just don't see Marineford Ace. Like, he's a good runner, that counter nice, but he's just a bit outdated. Let's be real here.
Yeah. No, I think the donut hole actually makes him aerodynamic. So I got him actually higher on this list. He got some really nice basic attack, but I'm putting Snake Man at number 10 because I just don't see him as a runner. I see him more as like an attacker runner hybrid. He just doesn't have the capture speed traits. But don't get me wrong, he's a fantastic unit. But as a runner, I don't know, man. What about you, Drew?
Hey, y'all, so in the comments, just to give you a quick heads up, Chef said number 10, Snake Man. Hey, number 9 go be EX Big Bum.
Number 9, Blackbeard.
On a serious note, for my number 10, I had put Marco. Marco is, he's good. He's like a knockoff Green Croc. Green Croc is just better than him in every way. Marco, all these Marco users, they don't even play the fly skill correctly. You're supposed to heal your allies. These niggas, they just fucking fly. treasure.
They fly to fly.
They fly just to fly. Like, what the fuck? His basics are ass. Doesn't have no forward. He's like one forward movement. What's my call it? His little claw shit only hits once. It's only you really only put in work with that claw move on like green, like characters that nullify stagger. So like
Shanks, Bullet.
I think a lot of the meta nowadays, though.
Both katas.
Oh yeah, both katas. Ain't nobody see no red kata out here.
Yeah, I haven't seen red kata in a minute.
I run red kata.
Yeah, man, Marco. He was the move, but not no more.
All right, our lists are gonna look very different, and of course, mine's gonna look terrible. You guys know how I get down. So, with that, let's just move on to number 9, shall we?
Number 9, I got Dofi. So I know how Marineford Ace a little bit better at combat wise. And I know Dofi's been a little outclassed. Like, he had his meta, he had his time. I know I wasn't playing back then, but I heard like you have Dofi's flying around the map each and every game. So hell no. But Dofi, he's pretty good. He's quality as a runner, caps fast as hell. But same thing too for him. He's just a little outdated, I gotta say. Like, people prefer them KOs over capping flags. And he cap flags just he cap flags with anybody. But he can't KO for shit. Like, he ain't gonna carry you out there. So that's my number 9 spot. But
yeah. I actually agree with that. I put him at my number 9 as well. I did a video on him recently, and to be honest, I don't really like this unit. I just think, he's good for being annoying, which is, what you got to do as a runner. Like, go to the back and just fuck with the other team. But otherwise, he can't really do much. Like, he doesn't have good HP. He doesn't have good defense. His attacks are basically feather light. And the dude, I don't know. He just looks like a crackhead. I honestly, if they gave him like the capture speed trait where it's like if your HP is above like 60% or whatever. It caps at 50% capture speed or whatever. I think that would have been better than giving him the one where it's like if the flag is charged above 50%, because after it gets below 50, it kind of loses its capture speed.
Yeah, it like withers out, loses its flame. I got you. I know what you mean.
Or if they gave him that recent one, the HP recovery on flag caps, for the most part, it's like because people like I mentioned before, because people care about them hybrid so much, he's just a little hard to compete. Like it's like he can be annoying, but when everyone else is catching up to you and just as fast as you are, it's hard for you to be annoying.
What about you, Drip?
For my number 9 spot, I have put Marine for Ace.
Hey.
You know, a good player that knows how to use Ace can put in work, but his counter has knockback, so it's good. His dying Kai, that shit is fucking ass, bro. I don't think I've ever landed that shit clean, bro. I have to throw it up whenever the person is down to, maybe I hit him. It's hella slow. It's just easy to dodge, honestly.
The basics is top tier.
Top tier, like that's top 5 in the game. Basics, man. You just be knocking them boys out the treasure.
And once they're down, it's a wrap. Yeah, the flag is getting capped. Like there's no question about it.
And he has the cap speed. He has a cap speed too.
All right. Well, let's move on.
This man gonna say like a Rouge, the number 8 runner or something.
Nah, I see Blackbeard back capping nowadays.
All your bitches see a Blackbeard or a Rouge at home flag at some point. That's a random ass.
Man, Blackbeard plays all roles. He's a runner, attacker, defender, man. It's crazy.
That's all I'm saying. You play him how you want him. But anyways, transitioning over. So my number 8 spot, a little bit of underrated character. Might even be a little underrated for this list, but I got Ivankov. I mean, that boy Ivankov, like, I ain't gonna lie, the Deathwing skill, like, yeah, you got a huge knockback, but none of his skills do the most damage. Same thing, his basic attacks, you can get a little bit out of control with him, but he actually has that nice little dash forward, so he's pretty fast in general. But that hormone debuff skill comes in so clutch. Because there's so many units that stack up the buffs. Like, we got Shanks out there, CP0, or Rouge, so that hormone debuff helped like hell. But also on the flip side, if you find CP0 with Ivankov, are you stupid as hell? That's what I say.
That second life is nice too, though. I mean, being able to survive and then also having like 50% dodge cooldown when you're below like the HP threshold, that's pretty damn nice when you're trying to avoid people to get to that flag. Yeah, I mean, he's definitely deserving spot on this list, but I actually put the human donut fucking Ace as number 7. It's funny how we went from 10, 9, 8 to whatever. What did we go from 10, 9, 8? We're at number 8. Yes, I can't count.
Oh shit! Did I say 7?
Maybe I'm just tripping balls as usual.
Hell no, yeah, no, Ivankov number 8 for me, and that's my bad.
Maybe I'm thinking. Maybe I'm not thinking straight. Rather, I put him at number 7. We already went over him, so I don't really have to go over him again. The dude's got really nice aerodynamicy. I don't know if that's a word, but we'll pass it over to you, Drip.
Hey, wait, hold up. Hey, before we continue, Drip, my bad. Well, Chef, if we talking straight, hey, fuck you for saying straight after I said Ivankov.
Hey, man, I can't judge whatever she's into. That's or she, he. But I mean, he could transition, right? She's like gender fluid.
That man go back forth. That man go back forth, whatever you into.
Yeah, I can dig it. Let's go on. Let's see who do you got at number 8, Drip?
At number 8, I put Kaku, actually.
Oh.
He's one of the best pure runners in the game. Like, if you need someone to capture the flag, he's definitely up there, top 3 best pure runner. But as like a hybrid type shit, I mean, he's good, but like, he's not all that. I don't really have any trouble putting in work with Kaku. His little nose pistol shit, it stuns you for 5 seconds, so that's really good. You can stun the person and they can watch you capture the flag. Hella toxic. Then throw up the hearts as you capture the flag. And he has a little. And and he has a little Soru dash or whatever. That shit is pretty clutch. With a good Kaku, backcapping it like on Sabayoti, backcapping it's guaranteed, bro.
Going on with what Drip said, Kaku might not be the best in the league, but I know Drip and Chef are part of the cooks out here, part of Jayu's ABA tournament. But for the most part too, it's like when you got smart players and you actually know your teammates, like you can trust your teammates. That boy Kaku toxic as hell. Because next thing you know, you 5-0'd before you even blink.
Yep.
All is toxic as hell in the right hands. So I mean, when you actually trust your teammates, that boy Kaku is deadly. But in league, he's a little suspect.
Yeah, he's not the best option in league because having shitty teammates in league is guaranteed. You're always gonna have that one person capturing first flag with Dofi. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I don't know. I like the fact that Kaku's shave is so quick to cool down, and his what would you call it? His giant fucking schnoz, his nose attack, that thing comes out. It comes out quick and it hits so fucking hard. Like I'm surprised that it hits that hard for a runner. But anyways, I think we've dwelled enough on Kaku. The dude is a legend. We should just move on to number 7.
Okay, so speaking of number 7, just like what we talked about, I actually got number 7 Kaku for me. And like I said too, just kind of briefing up on that a bit. Like I said, in league, what we talked about, he ain't that good. Like especially because you can't trust your teammates. In these alliance versus alliance battles, when you actually know everyone and you communicate with them, oh no, he hella toxic. Like this man 5-0 you, like I said, in the instant. But like I said, we already kind of talked over him, so I'm gonna leave it to Chef.
Yeah, and for my number 7, I actually picked Marco. We already went over him a little bit. He's a great utility runner. Like he can fly. Problem with his flight ability sometimes is that it's homes in on your teammates if they're ahead of you, which can be a little bit of a problem in some maps. But for the most part, if you just kind of wait it out a little bit, you can capture, mid flags. You can cross over those obstacles. He's actually quite tanky because he can survive a hit past his 50% HP threshold, and he's got consistent healing. And I just like units that do more than one thing that could support and like do their role. You know what I mean? Like for attackers that do that kind of stuff, like Whole Cake Island Sanji, for example. But anyways, we'll get into that at another video. But yeah, that's it for Marco. I don't really have much to say about him. I really like the character.
Hey, yeah. Chef, I'm sorry, but you gotta be fucking flamed. You got Snake Man number 10, and you got Marco number 7.
Hey, man. Snake Man could suck my dick.
Pure runners, though. It was just pure runners, though.
Like I said, Snake Man is one of the best characters in the game, but if we're just talking about capturing a flag, I'd say Marco has the advantage. Snake Man could suck a fat donkey dick. Anyways, Drip, you can go on here.
At my number 7, I put Sniper King, Soge King. He's a attacker. You need decent teammates to make him work because you're definitely not gonna solo with Soge King. That's the thing. He has a one shot. He has a full map Firebird shit. He's a good unit. That's what I'm gonna say. His basics are fucking ass. If he had the trait where he could move while doing his basics like the new Perona or Boa does, he could be up there. But as of right now, I put him at my number 7 spot.
Soge King is a little tough too, because that's where you draw the line. Like this is where it starts getting a little tricky. Because like what we talked about too, I know Chef is making his list based off who's actually a runner, and I know you and I Drip are kind of going off. But he's interesting because, like he said too, ain't no way capping no fucking 5 flags with Soge King. Hell no, the bitch got slow as hell. Like he barely considered a runner. Whenever you see Soge King, you don't think, oh, they got a runner on their team. Hell no. But for the most part, it's like I agree with that. I mean, he has that one shot potential, but like I said, he's just not really a runner. And I mean, so I can see kind of putting him in the slow.
All right. I mean, not really much more to talk about those guys. Let's just move on to the next one.
Yep. So actually, just talking about that too. Number 6, we got that long nose, and that's Soge King boy number 6. Like you said too, just not really a runner. I mean, got all the attacker potential in the world. Got that one shot potential with the metallic star. Sniped them bitches without even knowing with that Firebird star. But he's just not a runner.
He hits so damn hard. For my number 6, I actually put the new Crocodile, the War Croc. The reason I put him this low on the list, I mean, he's a fantastic, runner. He's really good at capping play. But the dude's attacks are just ass. I don't know. Something about his attacks, I don't like those ones that are just like charging and they like suck you in multiple times. Like that's a free skill when I see that shit. You know what I mean? Like when they brought out the new Kid and he started doing that shit, nobody runs that guy because of that skill. And it's just like, I don't know. I think Croc has the same issue. I like the fact that he can like dash right out of the gate. But other than that, he's just kind of ass to me. But yeah, I mean, not really much more to say about this guy from my perspective. The dude got raped in jail.
Hey, that man praising Croc wear a long jacket because he kept dropping that soap.
That asshole blown out. So anyway, what do you got at number 6, Trip?
At number 6, I put Ivankov, actually. Ivankov, man, from experience, fighting Ivankov is like, with the Rouge, like, my buffs are just gone. I'm going from taking 2 damage from any character. I'm taking 2 damage, and Ivankov hit the little hormone debuff, and I'm back to taking 3k damage, 4k damage. Like, the buffs, she's not meant to be like a full attacker, full runner, but like she's a support unit. That's what she is, and she's a really good support unit at that. Hella dodges. She nullifies poison, I think, or she got reduced.
It's like 80%, something crazy.
That's fucking shits on Magellan and Caesar, and a flame too.
No.
I mean, you're not going to be taking as much damage.
And also, you're going to bypass a Rouge.
I got a question for you.
What's the question, bro?
So, for all those Ivankov you meet in, what league you in, bro? I'm in SS. I bet a damn Ivankov.
I'm in SS. Don't you ever try me like that in your fucking life. Alright? You must not know who I am, bitch. But that is who I got at my number 6 spot.
Alright, so number 5, just talking about what Chef said, I actually got Green Croc number 5. I'm gonna be real, his skill 2 and the charge skill, that shit fucking ass. And like Chef was talking about with Green Kid, I mean, when you charge up that bitch, it's not you that fucks it up. It's your always goddamn teammates that fuck it up. So, while you're doing the charge skill and just fuck up the entire charge skill. So it's always some dumb bitch that fucks it up. But that man Croc, he got all that, like, teleporting runners are pretty much banned as new trend. Like, this man teleport far as hell. So, I mean, I say this man is the move. Like, I've gotten 05, 5-0s with Green Crocs. Like, in the right hands and a smart player, this man deadly. But then again, too, I remember also the dipshits, too. His basics, when they pull you closer, people are talking that shit like it was, like, Blackbeard skill 2. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, I mean... Again, I think he's a great runner. I just think they kind of mucked up his abilities a little bit. But, that being said, for number 6, I actually have Kaku. And we already went over this guy. He's fast as hell. He's probably hung. The guy's got a huge schnoz. You know what that means, usually. What more can I say? He hits hard, and that his skills come back quick, and he caps like a motherfucker, too. If you don't notice this, dude, you're pretty much done. Anyways, what's your number 6, Drip? Or number, yeah.
We're at 5. And number 5, I actually put Green Croc as well. You kind of went over him, but I'll do a little summary. His Sobbles, the little tornado shit, I mean, it's good if you don't charge it, because it has knockback on it. So you can knock him back and capture the flag. The real main attraction is his little fly skill. On Fishman, oh man. That thing is deadly on Fishman. The full map TP, capture the home flag, 5-0, like first 50 seconds of the match. Like that's pretty toxic. His basics, they're all right, nothing crazy. And like you said, that pulling shit is so fucking cap. I have never been pulled off the treasure by Green Croc with Snake, man. So that says a lot. But yeah, that's why I really got him at number 5.
For all of the simps out here, you're probably gonna go crazy on me. Hey, leave my channel alone, like, subscribe, do whatever you want. Hey, but don't fucking flame me in the comments. So number 4, I got this boy Sanji out here, new Sanji. To be honest, he's real nice. If I gotta say so myself, he's a little new, so it's a little hard for people to get a good judge on him. But for the most part too, the trait of you get 2 flags and you get like 70% HP recovery, that's amazing. But also on the flip side too, Bandai just hoeing you. They just making the runner cap first flag at this point and then you cap a second. Well, good for you. That's some straight up bullshit. But both of his skills can teleport, I think, for the most part. At least on like small maps like Aralong. I know on Saboti, you can only teleport on the bottom level. But this boy Sanji, basic attacks clean, skills are clean. He got that teleporting, just like I said, that's Bandai's new trend or whatever you want to call it. Same with charge skills. Bandai been all about charge skills recently. But I mean, like I said, he clean, but I don't know. I mean, he's got those runner traits too. He caps fast as hell. But yeah, that's my thoughts about Sanji.
Yeah, he's definitely a very solid runner. Actually, for my number 4 spot, I put Dressrosa Law. This dude is insane. All of his skills are great. His basics are disgusting. He's pretty fast. It's just like a standalone runner. Really not much to like say about this guy. He's got a counter which is really nice on runners. The problem is, like, if you're up against smart players, they just sit there and watch your ass holding your hands out, and then they just fucking capitalize on that. But if you can just jump into a crowd and pop that shit off, or the heart steal, which can heal you as well. He's just an overall like solid runner, like and he's good for attacking as well. He's got like the attack capabilities of Snake Man, but the running traits of like all the best runners in the game.
Hey, first of all, Drip, before you go, I know you're gonna say some shit about throwing out a counter and just kind of holding that bitch. So first of all, fuck you.
And for those who don't know, Hugh does not know how to properly counter with anybody. Fucking fails his counter 90% of the time like an idiot. But at my number 4 spot, I actually did put Dressrosa Law like the chef did. He's a solid unit. In the right hands, he's putting in work. I'm gonna tell you that. His stolen heart, the stolen heart effect is amazing. He shocks you. He's just a really solid unit overall. He has when he gets a team boost, he actually gets the speed team boosts. And I love running fast, capture that back cap or whatever. So really solid unit. In the right hands, he's definitely putting in work. He's a bit squishy, but besides that, he's a top tier runner.
Yeah, no, for sure. I mean, that boy Law got it. I mean, first of all, I'm saying Sanji. Y'all saying Law at number 4. Hey, all the fucking simps are gonna be on our asses.
Who do you got at number 3 though? This is the real.
I also got Law.
Ah, shit.
Yeah, but like I said, just kind of talking about Law too. I mean, for most builds, you'd want to go that skill 1 cooldown, because if you get your skill 1 off, your skill 2 comes back faster. And like what Drip said, like, I mean, people have been wondering what the hell I'm doing with Law. Hey, first of all, fuck you. I've gone into top 100 before just fucking around with Law. I put like Law on like Kobe or some shit, and I ended up in the top 100. But that's the thing though with Law, is like that man honestly I would say has the best counter in the game. It's like he does a 360 turn or whatever bullshit just to stun you, to shock you, and then like just the stolen heart comes so fast. Like it's one of those skills you just gotta predict. Like there's no let me see the animation for it, let me get ready for it. No, you just gotta predict it at that point. Like that man is just too clean. Them basic attacks, the second and third hit go far as hell. So I mean, you can combo cancel nice with that 1-2 skill 1. That boy pretty OP. And then same thing too. He got all sorts of capture traits. So like, he's pretty meta. Like you're gonna find a Law damn near every match in SS. What I gotta say. And he's a good runner. So I would say he's probably top tier quality runner, like quality step up unit.
And his hitbox for those skills are ridiculous. Like I'm standing outside of the bubble and I'm still getting my heart stolen half the time. Like what the fuck?
Hey Chef, you used to getting your heart stolen?
I'm used to getting my heart broken. But at number 3, I actually put Ivankov. I know you guys are probably gonna shit on me for this one, but hey, Hey, come on, man. Hey, listen, hear me out, okay? Hear me out. She's tanky as a motherfucker. She can debuff all of.
Yeah,
Hey, man. Well, gender fluid, right? She's a drag queen. She can go whatever she wants to be. He wants to be. I mean, again.
Let's respect it.
yeah, no disrespect out here.
Nah, but but real talks though. She's actually like being able to debuff. Like all the EXs have some sort of like, buff skill. Pretty much any unit at this point has a buff skill. If you're talking about even like a Rouge, which is very common, you're basically going to drop his defense to 0. We already talked a lot about this character. She has one of the best flag pulling animations. She'd be humping that shit like, a dog fucking, humping some dude's leg. Yeah, so, I don't know. I just think she's overall solid, very fast capper, defensive, great attacks. But yeah, not much more to say about him. How about you, Drip?
For my number 3 spot, I put Sanji. Sanji, he has so much mobility. He on Arlong, he'll do the skywalk all the way, get the flag, capture, and then he'll do a little flip kick shit, and then start fighting the defender at the home flag. He has hella mobility. He heals 70%. That's a lot. 70% every 2 flags. He's a really solid unit overall. He has really nice basics, pretty fast, nice dodge animation. Everything about him is solid. He's a solid unit. He's definitely gonna be top tier when more people start getting more copies of him.
The thing too about him also is he ain't a power fruit user. So all the bitch beards out there in SS, hey, they ain't do shit to Sanji. I'm gonna be real. Like that's one of his best traits, if I gotta say so myself. But just kind of transitioning over. Number 2, I got Snake Man out there. Everyone out here knows Snake Man. If you know how to fight a Snake Man by now. This man's Jeff got Snake Man number 10. There's nothing you know number 2 about it being Green Corona. 2-star VP number 2. But anyways, so just talking about Snake Man real quick. Everyone already knows about Snake Man, but the 2 things I want to talk about, it ain't even the King Cobra skill. It's the Black Mamba skill. That tremor on the ground that he makes, or that stagger, that shit comes in clutch. I can't even count the number of times when I used to maze Snake Man, how many times I've gotten saved. Just because, like, you stop the entire enemy team from capping. Unless you got someone with, like, Nullify Stagger, no one can do shit. So that clutches out so many games. And not even that, too. He has that little trick. I think it's, like, the last X amount of seconds, you have like 10% chance of not getting hit. Everyone's done before.
That trait is so clutch.
So fucking clutch. So when you're capping that flag for dear life last second, someone throw out a skill and they miss. Oh hell no, it's over. It's over. But the only bad thing about it too is this man ain't really got any cap speed traits, so not the best runner as a runner. But I mean, hey, he's solid. Like, you want to see Snake Man everywhere you go. So if you ain't used to fighting this boy, hey, good luck.
Yeah, he's meta as fuck, but he's a racist. That's why I have Sanji at number 2. I picked Sanji just because, I mean, we've already gone over it. The dude, once people start pulling this guy to level 100, you're going to see this guy all over the place. He doesn't have a devil fruit. He heals. He's going to be capping the first flag, so, everybody can cry, but it's just the way it's going to be from now on. I'm not a big fan of that either, but fuck it. But yeah, we've already gone over him, so I don't really need to talk too much about him. The dude's handsome as fuck. He's got that sick suit. He's got that nice wedding suit. And yeah, I mean, who do you got at number 2?
At number 2, I got Snake Man, just like you said. Oh! Man, everybody know about Snake Man. Everybody know about Snake Man. King Cobra, Black Mamba, all that. He's never getting off that flag. He's glued to that flag. 25% HP recovery whenever he caps a flag. Yeah, everybody know about Snake Man. Just a really solid unit overall.
So like I said too, I mean, everyone know how to counter this bitch, and I mean, with EX Big Mom being around so often, everybody out here playing Snake Man. Your mama playing Snake Man, you playing Snake Man, your daddy playing Snake Man, everybody playing Snake Man out here. God damn, going to that number 1 spot. Hey, so number 1, I got Scratch Man approved.
Oh my.
Oh, this nigga crazy.
No, hey, for real though, hey, if you do anything with Scratch Man of Pooh other than green support, you ass. But anyways, number one, obviously we got EX Big Mom. This bitch cancer as fuck. I got several videos when I abused the fuck out of her going for top ranks. And to be honest, she's the reason I got number 2 for season 44. Like I couldn't have done it without her because literally this bitch is toxic. Skill 1, the shock skill, you can't touch her at all. You gonna get shocked. It's 50% of the time. That bitch is like 99% of the time.
Yeah.
2, the charge skill could damn near one-shot you if it's fully healed. I've one-shot people before with this, so that's fucked also. And then 2, she got capturing speed trace, she got HP recovery. So that's why I always say, like, people hate the Thriller Bark map. Hey, if I'm playing EX Big Mama Thriller Bark, that shit tons of treasure. Like, what's that lie better be?
Yeah, I mean, we can all agree. We can all agree on her being number 1, I'm pretty sure. You know, as the game is moving forward, though, like she is a little bit easier to predict. But even so, she's tanky as a motherfucker. Even if you're like catching, you know, dodging into her electrical field, she's not taking much damage. You know, it's kind of insane to be honest.
I was gonna say the thing about her too is she's getting kind of predictable, but she's like Blackbeard. It's like, hey, them dumbass Blackbeards do roll and skill 2. Bitches do like dodge and skill 1 now for Big Mom.
Oh, yeah, dodge into that shock cloud.
Yeah, dodge and shock. But the problem with that is like even if you dodge that initial one, you still getting fucked by all the shocks after that.
Yeah, unless you knock her the fuck back. Another really good thing about it is her becoming invincible off the initial proc of that skill. So if you're going to the mid flag and somebody attacks you from long range, you just pop that and you're good. You could just grab the flag. You're basically immune to damage.
Yeah, bro. Man, I've played a couple matches where I've just seen Big Mom just pull up, shock, hold her little sword slash, knock everybody off the flag, and we lose. Like last 10 seconds. Big Mom, man. It's Big Mom's for the brain dead. It's for the people with a vegetative state of mind. It's crazy. That's all I really got. We don't have to talk too much about her. Everybody know about her.
Anyways, I mean, that's pretty much it for this list. I mean, we don't really need to go over too much more. If you have any honorable mentions, we could put them in right now. We don't really have to go over them, but I got Kizaru and fucking Soga King in mine. Just, you know, everybody shits on Kizaru, but you know, fuck off.
Kizaru.
Hey, this man said Kizaru.
Kizaru. That's crazy.
But I mean, honorable mention, I throw in Bikini Nami out there. I mean, same thing. She ain't a power user, and she aight. I ain't gonna say she good. She aight.
For my honorable mention, I actually put Marineford Luffy, cause he still be putting in work. I'm not gonna cap. Marineford Luffy still be putting in work. And Raigo is like one-shotting. Like if you can get a perfect dodge and you throw out the little poison kiss, that shit's gonna one-shot you. At point blank, it's gonna one-shot you. Real talk.
Very true. But yeah, I mean, I think that concludes this list. I mean, I'm going to be putting the link to these guys' channels in the description below. I believe Drip is going to be doing the attacker tier list, and Hyo is going to be covering the defender tier list. So make sure you head over to their channels, subscribe and like to them. They got some really entertaining, good shit over there. And again, you know, go to their Discords, go to my Discord. You can always contact them there if you have any questions or like just want to shoot the shit. And yeah, I mean, not much more to say about that. We can just kind of wrap it up here if you guys have any closing thoughts.
Hey, also, closing thought before we finish up this vid. Hey, if you butthurt about this list, hey, fuck you. This is all our opinions at the end of the day. That's all I gotta say. I mean, tier lists are so subjective. You always think what you want to think. I mean, we got 3 different opinions out here. We got one that abused the meta. We got one that tries to abuse the meta.
And then I'm just like a fool.
And then we got Chef who out here, he played Kizaru. Enough said.
Yeah. Oh god.
Oh,
all right, guys.
yeah.
Well,
Chef. Actually, I appreciate you for having me. That's all we got.
nah, man, it's all good. But yeah, I guess we'll wrap it up here. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe button and stay tuned for the next tier list. And remember, go to their channels because it will be on their channel. So, anyways, with that, peace and love, everybody.